Happy Friday, everybody. My name is Stuart Huggins, and I am the student minister here at the Wesley Center in Chattanooga, and I am also the director of youth ministries at St. John United Methodist Church in Chattanooga. And today is Friday, January 29th, 2021, and our DBRs for today are Psalm 111, Deuteronomy 12, 28 through 32, and Revelation 2, 12 through 17. And I'll be reading verse 28 through 32 for you from Deuteronomy 12 to you guys, but I'm going to kind of give you a condensed version of kind of some context of what happens and what is happening in Deuteronomy 12, because without context, you might not quite understand these verses. So, anyway, again, this is Deuteronomy 12, 28 through 32. Be careful to obey all these regulations I am giving you, so that it may always go well with you and your children after you, because you will be doing what is good and right in the eyes of the Lord your God. The Lord your God will cut off before you the nations you are about to invade and dispose of. But when you had driven them out and settled in their land, and after they had been destroyed before you, be careful not to be ensnared by inquiring about their gods, saying, how do these nations serve their gods? Will we do the same? You must not worship the Lord your God in their way, because in worshiping their God in their way, their gods in their way, they do all kinds of disrespectful things to the Lord, and He hates that. They even burn their sons and daughters in the fire as sacrifices to their gods. See that you do all I command you. Do not add to it or take away from it. So, what happens in Deuteronomy chapter 12 is basically a summary of one place and one way to worship God. The chapter begins with Israel's instructions upon possessing the land. They were commanded to destroy all places where previous occupants served their gods or false idols. They were to overthrow their altars, break their pillars, destroy pretty much anything they used to worship on or with. And in doing so, kind of took out all the temptations and things like that to worship those things. So Israel was warned not to do whatever came to their mind or whatever appeared right before their eyes in the idea of worship. This was what the other nations did before Israel. The Israelites were commanded to bring their offerings to the place the Lord chose, and they were to rejoice before their God, along with their families and friends and workers. And Israel had to be real careful not to perform their own burnt offerings anywhere they wanted. They could, however, kill and eat any animal they wanted for their own personal consumption, as in a dinner, or in American language, in our language, a cookout. So it didn't matter really who ate it, whether or not they were clean or not. The burnt offering had to be sacrificed and offered by a priest and then eaten by the priest. The blood of any animal was always off limits as far as for consumption. So the chapter ends with the bottom line: do not do as the nations before Israel did, to perform worships with their false idols. Perform it the way that God is asking you to, and that's the gist of it. So that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you guys next Friday. I hope you guys all have a safe and healthy weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.